What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Wrestle Theory. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins situation. But before we get into that, I need you to do me a favor. Please go follow on all the socials, and please like this video and subscribe to the channel. All the links to social media are on the channel main page, so please go over there and hit those follows for me. Let's get the channel out there. So jumping right in here, I think WWE has a major problem, but we'll kind of get back to that. So let's recap what this segment was about. So Seth comes out, obviously with Heyman by his side. As soon as he gets in the ring and his music stops, the crowd just starts chanting, "Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth." And then they go on. They start chanting for CM Punk. They start chanting for Roman Reigns. And then, Seth starts to speak. And then here comes Punk to come brawl with Seth. They have a nice little exchange. Then we got Seth standing tall after that, and then Paul gets on the mic and says, and I quote, "There's a new reigning, defending, undisputed #1 top star in this industry, Seth freaking Rollins." Okay, so this isn't just a favor thing. Remember when Seth was like, "Oh, I didn't stomp your head, so now you owe me a favor." This is not what this is, guys. This is Seth being the architect that he is. I'm telling you, that favor thing was fake from the start. But we got the crowd chanting, "They want the OTC, they want the OTC." Well, he doesn't disappoint. He comes out, gives Rollins a pretty nasty spear, then turns around and Superman punches Heyman. Which is pretty good. He lines up Heyman for a spear, and then out of nowhere, a guy in a black hood spears the heck out of Roman Reigns. Of course, who else? Bron Breakker. So after spearing Reigns, he saves Seth from Punk attacking Seth from behind. Seth instructs Braun to drag Reigns back in the ring, and he delivers a stomp to both. And that kind of brings me to my next point. I've heard a lot of people saying this, and I don't think they'll call it this, but you possibly could. The Dangerous Alliance, or the Dangerous Alliance 2.0, certainly seems like they're cooking up something. I think it's really exciting. I think Bully Ray said this on the Busted Open podcast. Who does Bron Breakker remind you of? Brock Lesnar. And I think it was about time for him to get a push to the next level. I think Michael Cole even mentioned it on commentary. Like, the dude is going to be a star. He is special. And I think this is the jump start that he needs to move into that next tier, that main event level category. But that being said, here is the problem. Like I said before, they were chanting, "Thank you, Seth." WWE has this weird issue right now. You have John Cena getting cheered for winning his title. That's probably not that big of a deal, but the problem is he's trying to be a heel character, and they're finally cheering him. Then you have the situation where they're obviously trying to turn Seth heel, and he's getting like the biggest pops that he's gotten in years. So I don't know what they're going to do, because it seems at this moment, no matter what they do, the fans are loving Seth. The dogs were barking for Bron Breakker. What else are you going to do? Do you try to turn CM Punk heel? I don't know. I think Roman Reigns is in that special category. Like, he can turn that on and off at any minute. And don't get me wrong, Seth, he got the crowd to boo, but it felt like they were booing because they were supposed to, not because he was generating heat to where people were like, yeah, I don't like you, dude. It's not like Dominic Mysterio where they're wanting to boo this guy out of the building. He can't even speak. Which he's been getting some cheers nowadays. But beside the point, the storylines are still interesting, but it seems like WWE is having a problem making a solid heel. But hey, us fans can be complicated, right? We like who we like. But either way, I think this is going to be a great little faction, whatever it gets called. I'm interested to see who winds up joining. I think someone like a Karrion Kross would be a good candidate. Not really sure who else. Becky. She just turned heel by attacking Lyra Valkyria after they lost their women's tag titles one day removed from WrestleMania. So, and that's really interesting to me, because maybe then you get that AJ Lee and Punk versus Rollins and Becky match. Maybe that'd be something intriguing they can finally pull the trigger on if AJ even wants to. But we shall see. But I think this is going to be very interesting. I love the new direction. Obviously, Seth is getting another push, and I absolutely love it. Because for Roman Reigns, the days of the Shield just keep coming back to haunt him. And for CM Punk, you main evented WrestleMania, but at what cost? You have now lost, the guy who vouched for you for so many years. So a lot of emotions, a lot of good stories to tell. And Bron Breakker, just the muscle, dude, he's going to be the wrecking force. This can wind up being kind of like a bloodline saga, right? Kind of the same story, but not with the family. But it's going to be very interesting. But I just love what Seth is doing. And I don't know if you caught on to it, but the shots at Roman Reigns, like the hand me the mic, right? And with Paul, when he was talking about there's a new top star in this business, he just a number one. He made sure to put up that number one. Paul's a genius. Seth really is an architect. He's so good on the mic as well. The nuanced things he does are so incredible. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. Before we get out of here, please, again, go follow on all the socials. The links are on the channel main page. And please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And stay close for more updates. My name is Chase. This is Wrestle Theory. I'll catch you guys on the next one.